So, Dark Eros, what is it? What can it heal? Part 3. So last time I talked about Tom Sawyer, and there's no way you could call Tom Sawyer a masochist. He receives the punishment, but he transcends it. It empowers him, and it turns into an experience of heroism and of love. So it was Freud who talked about the desire to be punished as masochism and as a pathology. But just as Jung took Freud's ideas and saw them in a different way as an expression of the soul, so in the same way in Tantra we're looking at the desire to be punished or the desire to submit to the power of another as an expression of the soul and not as an illness or a pathology. And this is exactly what we explore in Dark Eros. What is that urge in the first chakra, that existential drive, and it is called a erotic driver? What is it looking for? What does it want to satisfy our deepest and at the same time our highest needs, our spiritual needs? And the transformation, the empowerment of ourselves from being afraid, being in fear of authority, in fear of punishment, into a wild, bold, brave breaker of rules, transcender, transgressor of boundaries. And Tantra is about crossing boundaries consciously and transforming the energy from punishment, from pain, into an acknowledgement of our spirit. And this is what we seek to do in Dark Eros, by consciously embracing and expressing that need in the first chakra, not being ashamed of it, not being in fear of it, but experiencing it as something that expresses a deep need of our soul or of our spirit. That we want to cross the boundaries. We want to dare to go beyond. And this is what we do. We go beyond the boundaries, the rules of society, and in doing that we find ourselves. It's an act of becoming an individual, an act of self-empowerment.